What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best running plays in Madden 18. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to improve your Madden game, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So what's going on, guys? Like I said, today I'm going to be showing you one of the best running plays in Madden 18. And this is a very simple running play, but the reason why it's so good is because of the formation, and it is the single back wing pair. Now, I am in the Saints playbook right now. This is in quite a few playbooks. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but I know for sure it is in the Saints playbook, which is one of the more popular ones. So if you know any other playbooks that this is in, definitely leave them in the comments below. And the play we're going to look at is just simply the halfback dive. But why this is so good is because this single back formation has 3 tight ends to the right. And you would think that that means, okay, running to the right would be powerful. And it can be. You know, you can run things like, you know, the power O to the right and things like that. Some of them have stretch plays in this formation in certain playbooks, but what really makes this good is it throws off the alignment of the defense in most defensive formations. It kind of like forces them to line up a little bit more to the right. Not every single formation is affected by this, but it definitely throws off the alignment. And what's good is that you can actually cut this dive back to the left a lot of times, which is what I'm going to show you. You can cut it back to the left, and there's almost always going to be a lot of running room over there. Now, sometimes you'll still want to take it up the middle, but you can see here, you see how like so many people are, like the defense looks like it's more shifted to the right side of the field. It just allows ridiculous cutback lanes to the left, and then you get a lot of one-on-ones on the outside. And of course, with the jukes and spins being so overpowered this year, you get a one-on-one, there's a good chance you're going to take it to the house because you can make that first guy miss. See, here is a really perfect example. Look how there's almost nobody to the left. Like, everybody's just stacked to the right side of the field, and the linebacker actually shot through perfectly there and clapped us in the backfield. But if he would have got picked up, there would have been nobody to the left to stop us. You see here again, it's just, you're going to get a lot of huge, like, see again here, just so many people line up to the right. You're going to get a lot of huge running room back to the left over here. Now, he block shedded and you know, held us to a minimal gain there, which was unfortunate. But you're going to see more times than not, now here I just cut it up the middle because the hole was just too big to pass up. But you're just always going to have such a, you know, easy time cutting this back to the left, as you can see. And again, you get a lot of one-on-ones out here. If you make guys miss, you take it to the house more times than not. It's just really, it's not really like the run play is glitchy, it's that the formation is glitchy because it forces a defense to have to kind of shift more to the right to, you know, to compensate for it. See here, this is more of a balanced look, but in that case we would just try to take it up the middle, you know, try to pick up 4 to 5 yards and keep it moving. You know, the dive is a very simple but effective run year in and year out, but this formation, it's so much tougher because when you cut it back to the left, there's usually not many guys there, you know, that can really stop you here. I mean, that was kind of a fluke against goal line there. Typically, you wouldn't run the ball against goal line, but no one's going to run goal line on you, you know, in the middle of the field. That just doesn't happen. Here it's just wide open. We would run it up the middle. Most people wouldn't run that type of a defensive set if they saw you coming out in this, but you'll see just consistently, you know, you either could take it to the left or you take it up the middle pretty easily. It's just, there's just a lot of blockers for you on the line, and when it forces the defense to like kind of misalign to the right, and you see when a formation's balanced, it's usually like a dollar formation or something that's not good versus the run anyway, and you can just take up the middle. See, here's another goal line example, but look how everybody shifted to the right. Now, this still might not, you know, I was gonna say it could still stop us because it is goal line, but it actually didn't. As you could see, it was just easily untouched for a touchdown because all of the defense's like resources are just stacked to the right side. So it's either usually like a wide open hole up the middle, or you have a lot of room to the left to run with this. As you can see, I mean, it's just a very deadly run. Now, you know, it's not something I would say just to spam, because the formation in itself, I mean, they have some okay passing plays and they have some, you know, decent run plays to the right if you have like a stretch or a power O, but I mean, the dive is like the real bread and butter of this formation, so you don't want to just, you know, run it all game long, because then people are going to maybe catch on and try to start stacking some guys up on the left. But you can see consistently how often we've had just huge success cutting this back to the left. And if not cutting it to the left, we usually were left with a pretty good hole to just run up the middle. See here again, just everybody lined up to the left. The safety came down there and clapped us, but we still were able to get about 4 yards, well, more than 4 yards because we got a good animation. But we still would have got, if we didn't break the tackle, we would have still probably got about 4 yards there. It's just a very good run if your blocks hold up, which typically they will if you have, you know, decent run blocking O-line, decent tight ends and whatnot. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of success with this run. So it's definitely in a good little bit of playbooks. So I would definitely suggest getting this into your arsenal. Because more times than not, as you saw in this video, it's just a really glitchy run play because of how the alignment of the formation is. It's just, there's not enough resources on the left side of the line to slow you down. So if you enjoyed this video, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.